love her or hate her, what she did is protected.
I was in the daytime talk show business for 11 years, and she most reminds me of the Aryan nation, skinhead, KKK, racist.
Broke your nose.
They broke my nose. They had an absolute right to speak their hateful credo, and they made great television. And then, you know, it came to the point where I see them on television now. If I ever do, I feel like taking a shower afterwards. I am sorry, but you can, under our Constitution, taunt anybody you want. You can insult anybody you want, but you have to understand the consequences. And if Pamela Geller, I submit to you, if you Muslim and Islam out of that, put Jew in there or Irish in there or black in there, any other group, she would not be getting away, not be given the tolerance to spew her hateful rhetoric.
I disagree with you.
It doesn't justify the violence committed by the jihadists.
That's a different issue, Kimberly. I'm not suggesting that for a second. The two guys who were killed were richly deserved to be killed.
Right, but you know, in this country, Christians are often targets. Catholics are often targets. The religion are mocked online. And I've seen some crazy images of the Pope and Jesus.
Show me examples where someone holds seminars, and I agree, there are times where Jesus and urine and the rest of it, those are few and far between, and this is nothing like this organized campaign to incite, to insult. Donald Trump is exactly right. She would not get away with it, and it is bad for the Jews. It makes us look like we are all as hateful as Pamela Geller. She plays right into their propaganda. It is absolutely appalling. Right. And every time I see her on television, I want to take a shower.
But hey, let me ask you something, Geraldo. Even if that's true, and she's obviously not your cup of tea, don't you think the overarching issue...
But she's not your cup of tea either, brother.
But that's fine. And these are the Westboro Baptist Church. Right. But I don't want to see them gunned down. And I think we've blurred this image.
Nobody's suggesting that.
But this guy came to kill all 300 of them.
Isn't she crying fire in a crowded theater?
Well, you're the lawyer. Exactly. I would say my instinct says you can do what you want. I mean, we find that everywhere you want to go.
Pick a group. Pick any group. Look around this diverse, wonderful Fox News where we work. Pick any group. Would any other group tolerate this kind of taunting and inciting and insulting?
Yeah, I mean, what they would do is protest outside.
We wouldn't speak to that person.
But they would
we would shun her.
Right, but they would shun her
magic marker. If she picked on any other group but Muslim.
Right, but Geraldo, we agree. I'm not going to go to that. I'm not going to go to the Westboro Baptist Church contest, but I think we're blurring the lines. Two Muslim extremists showed up to kill 300 people, and we're like, well, you shouldn't have had that conference.
Those murderous extremists paid their just deserts. They got exactly what they deserved. They are now seeking the virgins of heaven wherever they are going, and good riddance to them. The cops did a magnificent job, particularly that traffic cop who shot them down. But that does not in any way make me feel any better about Pamela Geller spewing her hatred and making us all look like we are the intolerant jerks that they are saying we are in the Middle East and elsewhere. She does not do this country any good. She doesn't do Jewish people any good. She doesn't do anybody any good, but self-aggrandizing, attention-seeking, spewing of hatred that I cannot tolerate.
But Geraldo, you're judging the conference. If there's someone decided, I'm going to say, if someone decided to protest the Pope, but that's 2 blocks away at the hotel, I would not go to that. I'd go, what are you doing? I cannot believe you protest the Pope. They don't like the Pope stand on abortion or whatever. I would say that's abhorrent, but I wouldn't say I got to get a gun.
How would you feel if everything she said about Muslims and Islam, instead insert the word Pope? The Pope, the Vatican. Imagine she was saying those things.
That's what I just said.
But I mean, would you put her on television and say, go on,
but aren't we getting too hung up, though?
Right of freedom of speech.
Are we getting too hung up, though, on her personal politics and the content of her speech versus what's really going on? And we should be most concerned about is that they justify under Sharia law and in the name of Islam extreme acts of violence and jihad against innocents.
By going to the nuance, Kimberly, as you do with intelligence and information, and you argue against a particular credo or sect, that's a different thing. When you say that Muslims are savages and this is, and if you go to page 720 in the Quran, you'll find instruction, a manual on how to kill 30 people. You know, that's, when you order the argue substance of a religion, that's fine. Comparative religion, we all have the course. We are open-minded. We see the deficiencies in every faith. We see the strengths in every faith. But when you particularly insult one group, what is the purpose of that other than inciting, other than insulting, other than taunting? Donald Trump is exactly right about her.
Right.
She could not get away with that with any other group.
Franklin Graham also agrees with Donald Trump.
Franklin Graham is exactly right about
I just think we're missing the point.
But it doesn't justify the
You are
end,
burying the
which
point.
is violence.
You are burying the point by arguing the substance rather than
somebody you go, I love the nuance and the intelligence which you brought it. You yell at me and you're so nice to her.
She is more nuanced.
What's going on?
You know what? That's why we do this round table once a week. You had some great points. We much appreciate it. Geraldo, thank you.